All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome. We are recording and we are live on YouTube. So just know that we do have a YouTube channel, MetaFlex Pro. So you can always go back and look at these recordings, guys. Super excited about this. I mean, Metaflex Pro, like I said, it's like the hub of all these amazing projects we got rocking. So if you've been connected with us, we've been hitting these Zooms left and right with some amazing people sitting down with us, giving us the time to really share their experience and their excitement for what we're doing here. But the most important thing of all is for us to really understand what Metaflex Pro is, be able to maneuver through that back office. And again, the most important thing is for us to continue to build our community, ladies and gentlemen. So I am super excited to have Mr. Crypto Wig, Mr. James Wiggins himself with us today. I know that, we have all missed him, right? He's been in the background. He's been working hard, bringing these amazing speakers, these amazing presenters, these amazing opportunities here for us. So I know that you are just excited to have him here with us on a Zoom. We miss his energy. I am. And you're muted.
Am I muted now? Unmuted now?
Yes, I can hear you now, boss.
All right.
There he is, guys. Drop some love in the chat.
Yeah.
Give me a 7. That's a lucky 7. Just show him some love, boss.
I appreciate it. I need some love right now. Man, I'm losing my voice. I'm just so excited about just the overall success and overall acceptance of what we're creating, guys. And, I'm reminded again by the founder of Amazon. I mean, it took him to have vision. It took him to believe. And at points in times, he wanted to quit. He wanted to give up because, if it wasn't everybody against him, it was everybody trying to pull from him and take from him. And he allowed that vision, okay, and that why. And that's what I want to talk to you guys. I know we have a small group here. This group is going to grow because to have 10 people on a Zoom of this magnitude lets me know it's not the people, it's just the understanding, it's the education of what's going on and how to really be part of that. If you agree with me, go ahead and type a 1 in the chat below. Really to be able to build. I want to ask a question, a real question. How many people here that's tapped in today really want to build a long-term substantial income? Okay, a long-term substantial income. If you do, drop a 1 in the chat. I just want to see if I'm talking to the right audience, if I'm really gravitating to you guys, because what you're going to see today is what my vision was, okay? And what, you've been hearing, Noble's vision and all these other, great leaders, great innovators, great musicians, great artists, but the bottom line is I always have a passion for the underdog, okay? I was an underdog. I was the one that told I would be dead, all right, before I was 21 years of age. The environment I was in, the life, the way, where I grew up, being raised on a couple $100 a month. That was James Wiggins, and the thing is, I love more than anything is, there's a saying, I thank God every day for giving me an open mind, okay? An open mind and the heart of a lion, right? Just, I don't care, I'm gonna go for it, right? If you agree with me, drop a 2 in the chat. I'm gonna go for it, okay? People gonna talk about you if you're on top of the world or if you on the bottom of the world, right? So I don't care about that. If you're gonna talk about me while I'm in my Bentley, okay? You ain't gonna talk about me while I'm on the bus stop. I just want to help you understand where I'm coming from. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. I seen cryptocurrency in 2015. A lot of people even tapped in today. I said, listen, get involved. They didn't listen, right? They didn't listen or they strayed away when it got tough or whatever the case may be. We're all human. I get it. But cryptocurrency has allowed me and so many others to live a lifestyle of abundance now. Okay. So when I had this vision of MetaFlex Pro and I called, the best programmer in the world, Tony Potter. Can we give Tony Potter a 7 in the chat? This guy is, if you really tapped into this back office, he didn't even hold back at all. And the things that are coming, guys, we got our own customer service. All the things that have pissed me off, all right, building this crypto space, okay? And all the stuff that we try to vet, we don't know what's going to happen. Hey, it ain't no guarantees in investing. We all know that. But at least we know that we are as close to the source as humanly possible. So when I seen and I knew and I said, you know what, going into 2022, I'm not going into 2022 what I was doing in 2021. The definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If that makes sense, drop a 2 in the chat below. Drop 2 in the chat below. How many of us every single year say we get fired up, we say what we gonna do, where we gonna be, where we gonna go, and it's the same shit. And excuse me if you can't accept it, but I gotta keep it 100, right? And then at the end of the year, we still complaining, crying, whining, talking about how horrible life is, where I'm at in my life, and that's because we still doing what we did that got us where we was, all right? So again, the definition of insanity, ladies and gentlemen, is doing something over and over again, expecting different results. So when MetaFlex Pro is created, listen to me, to not only guide, that's right, Ivy, but to change mindsets, to give the underdog the chance, okay, to be involved, ladies and gentlemen, with bearing royalty before the masses. For people to be involved with Carousel World before the masses, okay? Here's the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen. 2009, if you'd have maybe listened to somebody that knew a little bit more than you, because we continue to listen to ourselves over and over again, all right? We keep listening to ourselves, and I'm gonna be honest with you, if you 30, 40, 50, 60, and you're in the same shit, that's because you keep listening to yourself, okay? When I got a mentor, and I humbled myself, ladies and gentlemen, I humbled myself because I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I shut up, all right? And I said, listen, I got 2 ears, 1 mouth. I'm gonna shut my mouth and I'm gonna listen. And when I listen, my whole life changed. If that makes sense, drop a 9 in the chat. My whole life changed. Because this is what I want you guys to understand. We're too busy. My time is for kids. My time is not for adults that don't want to change. People calling me all day, all night, telling me what I need to do, where I need to be, why I ain't there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm busy, okay? I'm busy because here's the deal, guys. I'm gonna do a training, but listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, until, all right, feel me on this. Until you're ready to receive the information, it's just information. Have you ever talked to somebody and they just blah, 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 right? Really, it's substance, but you don't want to hear it. So it's meaningless. If that makes sense, drop a 10 in the chat. You hear somebody blah, 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 maybe a wife, a boyfriend, a brother. It's valid. It's valid information, but because the source or because you don't want to hear it, you're not receiving it, and it's just blah, blah. Right? Blah, blah. That's what it is. So until we are willing to accept, all right, listen to me, accept what we're going to share, it's just blah, 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 blah. How many times you guys have heard, I ain't making no money with them. I ain't made no money. But it's funny, people that's receiving the information and accepting that information and allowing the world to be their business are making millions. So it's a transformation of mindset, okay? It's a transformation of belief. It's a transformation of you knowing your worthiness, what you're worth. Because some of us don't believe it, right? When I talk to people about the numbers that potentially can be made, they look at me like I'm crazy. Why? Let me ask you a question. Are you worth $1 billion? If you feel you're really worth $1 billion, type of 6 in the chat. If you're worth $1 billion, type of 6 in the chat. Listen to me. I'm going to help you see some things differently today, right? Because see, the thing is, if you can't envision it, it'll never happen. If you keep talking about my car broke down, if you keep talking about I ain't got this, if you keep talking about all the things that you don't have, you will never have anything. I'm going to repeat that. If everything you talk about, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen, is negativity, is drama, is what you don't have, guess what? The world, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, okay, is going to make sure whatever you continually asking for, you're going to continually get. Listen to me. If you're not asking for abundance, if you're not saying, you know what, I can't wait to make $10 million this year. You know, if you ain't saying things of that nature, you're going to be where you're at. Now, listen, in our space, you're trying to convince people and motivate people and encourage people to get involved with you. But if you always talking about what you don't have, how horrible your life is, what's messed up in your life, why would they follow you? If this is making sense, drop a 2 in the chat. Why would they follow you? You're looking to get out, but you're expecting people to follow you when all you doing is bringing negativity, drama, disbelief, and you're killing your own business. You're killing your own business. So when I envision Metaflex Pro, right, and I mean being friends with Noble for 20 plus years, knowing this man's track record, I said, Noble, I know that you have no way that people can make money with you, but we got to figure that out. And other people that I got coming on board. And matter of fact, if you part of Metaflex Pro and you got a program that we can, as a community, make money, we'll entertain it. But the goal, guys, is to build our community. The goal is to have 20,000 people in our Telegram. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, once that happens, it's pure pandemonium. It's not about doing these events, Zooms, and it's the same people coming. That we don't, listen, I could just take my money, listen to me, pay for marketing online and don't deal with nobody and don't share no money. If this is starting to make sense, drop a 21 in the chat. I want to make sure before I start this, I got to make sure you understand where I'm coming from. I got to make sure you understand where we're trying to go as a community, right? All this hard work that we're in here grinding, hard work, my money, people's time, is all a reflection of what the overall goal is. And my overall goal, I'm going to tell you, and people that's close to me know me, I cry for the underdog. And that's why people lean on me. And that's why people like to tell me their issues and problems. But right now, I can't even deal with that because it takes me out of my element to create something that could potentially make every last one of us a millionaire. Okay. Now here's the bottom line. And sometimes people get mad at me because I tell them the truth, right? But you gotta be willing, listen to me, you gotta be willing to listen to the truth. All our lives, we talk about, he lied to me, she lied to me. If y'all agree with me, type a 2 or 1 in the chat. He lied, he was cheating on me, she lied on me. But guess what? When you got somebody like me that come to you and tell you the truth, now you get mad. Versus me talking about you behind your back, saying this, saying that. You want people to tell you the truth so you can what? Get better. Metaflex Pro is looking for leaders. We're looking for champions. Because when you look at the great companies out there, When you look at the possibility of what band's going to do and carousel and little hung, all these things that we have the first jibs on, are we going to repeat history, right? Now, what's repeat history? How many times we didn't heard about something and we didn't jump on it? How many times, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, it's too expensive. Oh, listen, no, you just don't make enough money. This is what I was taught. This is what my coaches told me. That's what hurt me. Oh my God, that's so mean, right? But it's the truth. If it's the truth, type 2 in the chat. It's the truth. And until you are willing to accept that level of coaching, you're going to stay broke. I'm going to be honest. You're going to stay financially inept. You're going to stay in that position until you're ready to accept that level of criticism. That's right, Big Z. Nothing's going to change. It's funny, I've taken Ivy and Maria and a lot of people on the team around, a lot of my friends that are 100 millionaires and multi-billionaires. This is a true story. Buying, commercial planes, gutting them just so they can fly in it by themselves. Literally, commercial. They're like, right? And I take them to meet these people that are great friends with me, right? Which I ask God every day, thank you, but why me? Why are you allowing these type of people? Because God has a plan for me, not a man on earth. None of y'all have anything to do with my success. God has that plan for me. And whoever is part of the vehicle that God has created, because James didn't create MetaFlex Pro, God created it. Nobody didn't create band royalty. God created that. Carousel world. So whoever is part of that plan and it does what it's supposed to do, is supposed to enjoy that, right? But here's the difference. You're at the beginning. The very beginning where I'm looking, I'm watching, I'm seeing who's doing what. I'm seeing, okay, who's taking initiative? Who is not a headache? Who is not stressing me out? Because at the end of the day, if you sell something, you get commission. I owe you nothing. I don't owe you anything. You're going to get paid for what you do. But I'm looking for people to go to the next level with where we going, right? The people that want to be part of this project, some of them are so big now, we can't even release. We had to sign NDAs, non-disclosures, because we can't put their personal information out that they want to be part of this. This is the skill. This is the skill, guys. But who's willing to take that risk? Who's willing to go all in? Who's willing to suffer? I'm not making money. I'm spending money. It doesn't matter if I got $100 million, it's still my money that I work for. If I'm not making money, I'm losing money. It's still my money, right? So if you make $100 million, you owe nobody nothing because you got your ass up and you did what you had to do to get it. But here at the end of the day, I'm just looking for people that want to make I don't want no, I'm gonna be honest, if 100 grand is your goal, it's not big enough. You need to write it down. If $1 million is your goal, it ain't big. Do you know how much it costs to rent a apartment in Corona now? You got to make 6 figures to get a 1-bedroom apartment in Corona. Let's not talk about LA. If this is making sense, if this is really, if you vibing with me, drop 15 in the chat. If you vibing with me, right, drop 15 in the chat. Because everything, people try to make everything sound perfect and just to get you in some shit, right? And then boom, right? I'm looking for people that's looking for me. Write this down. for the rest of your life, because I think most of us on here, we done lived probably half our lives, if not more. You ain't got a lot of time. I ain't got a lot of time. And what's going on in this world, I don't think nobody got a lot of time, right? So for the remainder of your time, are you looking for people that's looking for you? Or are you out here begging people? Are you out here, you got to give people the world to get them to participate in what you're doing? That's not what we're doing at Metaflex. Metaflex, you're going to have every project first. And I'm going to show you what Metaflex is all about. All right. If you're ready for that, drop a 1 in the chat. I need everybody to drop a 1 in the chat. But before I started, I had to get you to if you don't know me, to feel me, because you're hearing all this, you know, you're meeting Noble, you're meeting all these moguls and all that good shit, right? But now you got me. Now you got me. I'm the one that's going to be, well, everybody going to be, but I'm the one that before COVID was on Skid Row twice a month. I'm the one that you can look it up, get all inmates. I'm mentoring inmates, coaching inmates, helping getting inmates cars and clothes. That's what God put me here for. He didn't put me here for all this other extra shit. But I don't, and to be honest, I'm just talking to y'all because y'all, 16 people on here, listen to me. You 16 people on here could be the ones to bring 20,000 people, 50,000, 100,000 people to what we got, because what we got is special. So I don't want this to get clouded with the BS, and that ain't Metaflex Pro. All right. So what is Metaflex Pro? Our tagline, let everyone know. What does that mean? That means everybody, we're going to have t-shirts, we're going to have stickers, hats. Everybody needs to be part of Metaflex Pro, because we're going to give everybody the opportunity to get in really in the metaverse, in the crypto. We're working on right now passive pieces, but stuff that we know is safe or safe as possible. Okay. Right. So that's what Metaflex Pro is. It's a plethora. It's a mall. Right. And you as a promoter can promote. Okay. You as a promoter can promote and grow a 6, 7, 8, 9-figure business with us at Metaflex Pro. Bottom line, I'm going to show you how. There's 2 people in Metaflex. You got the prospectors and the promoters. Okay. And to be honest, you can be both, or you can be one, or you can, it's up to you. But from the prospectors aspect, right, you're learning about the metaverse. You're learning about NFTs. You're learning about all these things, and you're learning and you're seeing the value. But the beauty is you're able to buy first. And here we're going to have trainings. We're going to show you how to mint, how to put these NFTs back out. You got them early and resell them, make money or hold. Listen, these digital assets, you want to hold as long as you can. Okay. Bottom line, if your end game is to buy something right now for 50 and sell it for 100, I mean, it's still up to you. But, you got Bored Ape Yachts where people bought them for very, very low, held on to them, because guys, these musicians that we're bringing, all these people we're bringing, they're going to be part of Little Hungry and other projects that's going to drive the value up. But if you don't hold on to them and you sell them as soon as you get them, think about it. 2009, Bitcoin was 0.0001 penny. You spend $100 in 2009, you still have them right now, you'll be worth well over $400 million on a $100 investment. If that makes sense, drop 100 in the chat. $100 investment in 2009, you'll be worth close to $500 million. So we got to shift the mindset and the mentality. And we got to be honest with people. When they coming in here and they're buying digital assets, it's not to get them today and sell them tomorrow. It's to get them, hold them. Yeah, now you can. but we're looking at maximizing and making the most we can make. Promoters, motivated professionals who use their influence and enthusiasm to grow the metaverse. So what does that mean, guys? In that Telegram group, we should have 2,000 people in there, 20,000 people in there. Everybody needs to be plugged into the system. That's a big problem. I want to do it my way, but that's why your people don't grow, because they're not duplicating and they waiting for you to give them information, and half the time it's wrong. If you agree with me, drop a 3 in the chat, and then guess what? James, can you help me? Oh yeah. No, just put them and plug them into the system. Okay. All right. And again, I get it. It's been confusing. That's why I'm here. I'm ripping it apart and redoing it, guys, because here's the deal. We didn't know what we was going to do January 1st. And man, we got people this week have made over $1,000 in MetaFlex Pro. I'm excited just on one run with Little Hungries and what's going on there. So I'm excited about that. So that's a promoter. So if you want to be a promoter, promote, tell the world, let everybody know what's going on in MetaFlex Pro. Everybody, okay? Now, prospect, procures, okay? Get first access to digital drop. So you get the first access, guys. There's some cool things that's about to come with band royalty, and you're going to get extra love there, okay? So all the projects that we bring, we're working on other projects, but we want to get ours sourced. You will be the first to get those digital drops. Gain know-how from the pioneers. We're going to teach you. We're going to coach you. We're going to help you learn if you're new to this game, okay? And adopt into the society of proven pros. We're proven. I mean, I don't need to, I'm proven. The people that are involved are proven. We got beat up. We done took lumps. We still take lumps. That's not what we're saying. We're humble, but at least we know what we're doing. And that is something that you could utilize and take all the way to the bank. All right. And also profit. So you buy, hold, and sell based on strategies. We're going to help you with that as well. So that's where the profit comes in. Now, the promoters, you use your marketing site. So if you, and we don't charge you to join. All you do is get a link, you register, you'll have your own duplicating website. And as you share that with other people and you say, hey, listen, you want to make money in the metaverse? You want to make money selling NFTs? Hey, this company, I'm feeling it. They man, I think we can do some huge things. Plug in, have them get it connected to Telegram, Facebook, so they can see all the cool things that MetaFlex Pro is doing. And then we got 3 levels of commission. We got a bonus pool that's being started, and we got rank bonuses coming out. So we got a lot of things, guys, that's going to pay. All right. So let me go to the other room real quick. But before that, any questions? Anybody got any questions on what I just shared? And I'm just going to show you simple how you make money with us at MetaFlex Pro. Any questions? If you got any questions, go ahead and raise your hand. Any participants with any questions? Or if this is all making sense, if this all makes sense, can you just drop a 3 in the chat? I just like to know that when I'm explaining stuff, I'm thorough and it makes sense. So if this is making sense, drop a 3 in the chat. We got a question from Maribel. What's up, awesome?
Hi, boss. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. I'm sitting here with 3 people that are Hispanic, and they want to know when it's going to come out in Spanish so that they could share with their friends.
Maribel, always on time, huh, Maria? Maribel, we was just getting all that done. We're getting it over to Tony so he can convert it all in Spanish. So we got the band event coming up here live. We're going to have some Spanish artists performing. And that day, I think we will definitely, or prior to that, we'll have everything in Spanish. But we would, what date is that, Maria? That's the 19th, right?
That is
19.
the 19th, 4 p.m. is going to be our Spanish, and 7 p.m. is going to be in English. So you definitely want to add that to your calendar because it is going to be amazing. And most importantly, the education.
So we're definitely on it, Maribel. And we'll you know, you're in the inner circle, so we'll definitely get with you on a private line after we can get some definitive dates from the development team. And we'll let you know, okay?
Thank you.
And you kicking butt, man. We appreciate all you doing. You putting it on the map.
Thank you.
Any other questions before I move to the whiteboard? All right, so let me go ahead and move over there to the whiteboard.
He looks amazing, guys. Our boss always looks amazing. Definitely exciting, guys. Yes, so again, save the date, the 19th, Saturday, 4 p.m. Because I know Maribel is there with some Spanish speaking peeps. I know that Vanessa habla español. So el evento es para el día 19. Se va a lanzar en español a las 4. We are having 2 events that day, Spanish events. So for those of you that know anyone that you are excited and you want to help them be a part of this band royalty event, Spanish, 4 p.m. And then English, our English event starts at 7 p.m. So we definitely have an amazing agenda. I mean, if you've been on the last calls for band royalty, you already know the excitement that everyone is feeling about this project. So we're definitely going to provide some insight, the vision of the future of this. Mr. Noble Dracone will be in the house. Mr. Crypto Wig is going to be here as well. You know, his energy, he's gonna preach to us that day as well, I hope, right? That's the wish. But super excited. We are going to have our very first artist that's going to be launching with band royalty. He's going to be performing. Super excited, Miss Ivy Queen. I mean, the caliber of people that you're bringing to this platform, that is Miss Ivy Queen's one of her artists. So it's going to be amazing to just have him here so that you see the face, you see the performance. The first person we're rocking with band royalty and launching that NFT. So definitely an event that you do not want to miss. That's why it's very important to stay connected in the Telegram group. I posted the link in the chat. So make sure that you share that with everyone. It's important that we build our community and really understand MetaFlex Pro. It doesn't cost anything to join, guys. We're just building a community. Anybody that is interested in this space, I really like that back office because it gives you updates of what's happening. So MetaFlex Pro, it's just kind of like it's like the Shopify of the hottest NFT projects and things that we're doing here. So definitely amazing, guys. We are definitely creating a movement, definitely. And we are providing that education. So yes, sir. So we are getting the whiteboard ready because you already know. If you know, boss, I quit. If you know, when he gets in front of that whiteboard, man, he just breaks it down. So get a pen and a piece of paper ready because if you just listen, right? I mean, he just broke it down. Vanessa's over here crying in the corner, boss, because she just feels like she's in church. Everything you just said. She's just over here
Thank you,
texting me
Vanessa.
like, so this is definitely someone that has been very successful, and you just follow the lead. Just follow the lead. It's like Ivy says, follow the blueprints. Follow the blueprints. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to him because he's already started, as you can see. Boss, I quit. The floor is yours.
All right, all right. Well, guys, I love to kind of do the whiteboard, old school, so people can really see, and I like to be very what's the word I'm looking for? Detailed. So as of right now, me personally, I've introduced now 96 people to the platform. A lot of them have bought digital assets because right now it's a way that I can make money in the comp plan and pay for other things, right? So let me kind of show you how that works. So you got your 3 levels of compensation. So level 1 is 10%. The beauty here, there's no, balancing of legs and this and all that stuff where, hey, binaries, I've made a lot of money in binaries, but if you're not a builder, it's kind of hard to make money there. Then you have your level 2, which is 5%. And your level 3, which is 3%. Okay. Now, the whole goal is duplication. Now, say for example, you went out there. Everybody wants to be part of this. You're on your social media. You're advertising. You let people know. You putting your banners up. You change your Facebook to Metaflex Pro. You comment. You let them know, hey, jump on tonight. Listen to Lush One. Listen. I mean, literally, everyone that got on those Zooms are sold out because they know, they can see. And very soon, guys, and I'm letting right now, I haven't even brought on my international team because we haven't had the ability to, any day now, our development team is coordinating and allowing, so we'll be able to take crypto very, very soon. So you'll be able to buy your digital assets with your crypto and get paid commission in crypto, which allows us to build globally. Okay, so if that's exciting, drop a 2 in the chat. I know I'm waiting for that as well. But as of right now, we're doing it in cash, right? So let's just say you invited 10 people to you. 10 people, they see it, they're like, oh my God, I want some little hungries, I want some carousel world, I want this, I want that. And let's just say those 10 people spend $1,000. So each of them spent $1,000, okay? So when you're level 1, that's over $10,000, okay, in sales. So at 10%, you make $1,000 in commission. But if they're still spending, like for example, I got a guy that literally he wanted to buy all the little hungries, but he wanted to use crypto. We couldn't take crypto. I was like, no. Plus, no, because we're going up. Actually, those will be sold out any minute. I think we only got like 12 or 13 left, and all of them are sold out. And phase 2 will give you that release, and they will be double. So they'll be $100, the value, and you can resell them if you choose to, but they will be double. So with that being said, people will come back, they'll constantly buy, and they will always stay in that tree. So for example, your first level, if 10,000 is bought on your first level, you're going to make $1,000 in commission, okay, or earnings. All right. Some people say they don't like to sell, but selling is just sharing something you believe in. That's all selling is. It's not car selling and the hustle. All right. But if those 10, we teach what's called duplication. And if you instead of just going out and just throwing people there and praying they stick, you work with them, you help them understand the system, you educate them. Now you're creating a residual on the passive income. Why? Because now they're doing stuff and you're earning from it. So those 10, just bring 10, okay? We're gonna do the math, that's 100 people. So on your second level, that's 100 people. Now, if those 100 people decide, hey, I want to participate and buy $1,000 worth of digital assets, tokens, whatever we have inside of Metaflex Pro, okay? That is 100,000 in sales, I believe. And at 5% of that, you just earned $5,000. Now remember, everybody above you have just made money. So everybody's making money. So you just made $5,000 just off of your second level, just building it and participating. And then level 3, if they do the same thing, right? And those 100 bring in 10, that's 1,000 people. And if they spend $1,000, that's over $1 million. You're on $1 million, you're looking at making well over $33,000. Now, what I want you to understand, and me being in direct sales and me being in MLM for so many years, I've been in businesses. Matter of fact, the last business, we did well over $1 million in one of my legs. The other leg didn't do hardly anything. And guess what? I made about $4,000. Here, you will always make money. On top of, we're going to have a bonus pool. So every month, the leaders will participate in profits. Also, as you're climbing up these ranks, there will be additional bonuses that you will get, one-time bonuses that you will get. But see, here's the beauty. We're going to constantly add new assets, right? New digital assets. So as the team is going in, the community is growing, they're buying digital assets. You're constantly making commissions on top of the appreciation of those digital assets. Now, here's the other piece that I really want people to kind of gravitate and understand. This whole metaverse and NFTs and all these different things that you're seeing going on, you got some people that are just buying stuff because they're seeing it on the news. But you know that you had Noble and Barnaby and myself and Ivy and Maria, just you got people that are really dug deep and digging deep into the space, meaning we're not putting trash out there. We're putting tangible items that we know have the potential to be the next Picasso or the next Van Gogh, which that digital asset is resellable. That digital asset will or can appreciate, which also is making you a ridiculous income. Okay, so so in a nutshell, that's MetaFlex Pro. That's the goal of MetaFlex Pro. And all we got to do is build a community. Everybody wants to know about what is going on in this space. So if you're sharing it and you're connecting them to it, because what's going to happen now, you're not going to see inside of MetaFlex Pro, you're not going to see all this carousel world. All it's going to be is training. That's going to be training, getting them to understand what's going on, teaching them about crypto. That's going to be literally going to convert that to MetaFlex Pro /Crypto Academy. And then the projects, you will be part of those. So if you like part of Little Hungry, you tap into the Telegram, you tap into what Little Hungry is to get connected to Little Hungry. If you're part of Band Royalty, if you're part of any of these projects, you'll be able to do that. Now, I want to say this. I've been blessed to be able to get involved in projects, tokens, that 10X, 100X, 10,000X. What does that mean, guys? That means you can literally put in $100, and if it's 10,000X, let me show you the math. Okay, excuse my writing. I went to Poly, all right? I went to Poly. That's what 10,000X looks like. You get, for example, Band Royalty, and at that token, 10,000X, and you got $100 worth of that, you just made $1 million. That is why in crypto, over 900 people a day are becoming multimillionaires. You're looking at, let me just kind of give you my vision of Little Hungries. And why I wanted to work with Jabari on that project. Shout out to Jabari, man, one of the baddest. You don't even know where that's going. But any mainstream artist, right? My goal is to get them a personalized Little Hungry, right? And that personalized Little Hungry, I want to start anywhere from 10 to 100 Ethereum. So depending on the artist, the actor, whatever, we're going to sell them for 10 to 100 ETH, right? Now, if we do that, so 100 ETH, so one Ethereum right now is $3,200. That's for one. So if we sell it for 10, that's 32,000, right? And if we sell it for 100, that's 320,000. And that's dollars. But if you can't believe you're worth this, this is going to sound crazy. But those that, excuse my language, grab their you know what and say, I'm worth this, this is what they get all day long, okay? So with the series that you're getting, the Little Hungries, we do this. This could potentially drive those up. We don't know where they'll be, but that's the ultimate goal for Little Hungry. It's really to make that Little Hungry. And there's different ones that's coming out very soon. Also, Carousel World, let's just touch on that. This phase is almost sold out. So if you haven't got your unicorns, you need to tap in, get them, because we are going live with the plush dolls Monday. And the first phase of the actual unicorn series, you won't be able to buy until after the first round of the plush dolls. So, and they'll be going up 50% of what they currently are. And you guys seen it. The Uniboogie right now has just sold for over $1,000. Some people have placed them up privately, and it's sold for over $1,000 on wax. You can look it up yourself and see it. So these are the numbers that we're talking, that we're working on, and these things are happening right now. So with that being said, I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna get back with Maria. If there's any questions on what you saw, definitely wanna, man, we got over 185 comments.
Yes, we be lit.
We
are lit in this chat. We are excited, super excited. So if you guys have any questions, make sure that we have a couple minutes for any questions. Just raise your hand. But yes, we just got an update that series 1 on that Carousel World, those unicorns are almost sold out. And I'm super excited that the plushes will be launching that sale on Monday. I know that many of you have already purchased a lush. So we'll go ahead and we'll be reaching out to get addresses and stuff like that, and how we're going to, how Omega will be fulfilling that. So very excited for what we got going on, guys. You guys were just lit in the chat. I know the excitement. I hope that now, after Boss took the time to motivate us, right? Because that beginning, I mean, it talked about, being very specific with what we want, focus on what we want and not what is lacking. Because someone once said, being broke is not it's only temporary. Having no money is just temporary. The money will come, guys. We have a blueprint here. We have some amazing, it's not just a project, it's a brand. It's a brand that has a long-term vision and plan in place. And we're all gonna win. All we have to do is just follow the blueprint, like Ivy says. And yes, boss, they love your t-shirt. Boss, your t-shirt, boss. They're loving your t-shirt. So yes, definitely, guys. I don't see any other questions coming in, but please get connected in the Telegram group. It's very important that you are connected. I am challenging everyone on this call today. Everyone on this call, get 5 people in. 5 people in that chat, because all we're going to do is we're going to provide that education. We're going to provide those updates. And it's very important for our success, for your success, your personal success, to stay connected and be aware of what's going on with this. So let's get it done, guys. Boss, back to you.
Well, hey, there's nothing else to say. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Thank you for tapping in. If this helped you get a better understanding of MetaFlex Pro, just type yes in the chat and who we are. For those that don't know us, we just real people, and we just want to do above real things, and we are going to do above real things. So, but other than that, guys, that's it. So stay tuned for what's to come, guys, because you think you've blown away now. You like, it's so much coming. I can't even keep up. Like, I think this morning I just locked the door. I said, Maria, I know Ivy couldn't come. She was busy on her side, but I said, lock the doors. Don't let nobody in. We got to get this straight because all the big names are coming, and we will have the first jibs of everything with MetaFlex Pro. And I want to also give a shout out to Cash Out Kathy for holding it down on those 1 p.m. Zooms. Guys, we're just getting it together. We're just figuring it out. Thank you all for your patience, because without you, none of this is possible. This ain't about me. This ain't about Ivy. This ain't about Noble. This is about you guys, because you're the voice and we're the voice. And without you, again, none of this would even be possible. So thank you, guys. God bless you. And we're gonna be keeping you updated. So get in the Telegram, stay in the Telegram, get your group in the Telegram, guys. Oh, last thing. So whatever you do, if you got people that's wanting to buy, whatever is sold by this Friday is the cutoff. Okay. And then you'll be paid on the 21st. Okay. So you're going to have to tap in. So everything you've done, because there may be chargebacks, people may want refunds, whatever, that gives us a week to kind of make sure it's still there. And then commissions will be paid out Friday. Okay. And then after that, every Friday, commissions will be paid out. So that's how it'll work from there as well. So I can't wait to see some of these big checks. We're going to be giving away a car, Rolexes, all kinds of things, dream trips, just things that I've envisioned and always wanted to do for people. We're going to be doing that at MetaFlex Pro. So this is your company. Any suggestions, anything you guys got, and you're part of the leadership and you're growing the group, you will be part of that, and your voice will absolutely matter. Okay. So with that, God bless, and see you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.